talking about fashion, one of our favorite topics is travel. So today we're so excited to share with you some of the things that we think are great for traveling. And all of these items happen to be available on Amazon, so it's super easy. But some of these things are things that I'm sure you've heard of before. They're very specific to traveling. But other things on this list are things that over the years we've discovered we really appreciate having on our trips, and you might not have thought of them. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, make sure you stay tuned till the very end.
Yes, and we'll make sure that we link everything down below in the description box and pin it in the comments for you ladies. But if you are new here, I'm Christina. This is my best friend Kelly. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content.
Okay ladies, so we wanted to start with something that is totally unexpected. You've probably never seen this on another travel favorites video, but it is something that I recently found was so helpful to have with me on my vacation to the coast of Italy. And it's something that I think will be traveling with me on all of my trips now, particularly if I know that there's a chance that it might get cooler in the evenings or the weather could change. And that is this vegan leather moto jacket by Blank NYC. We have definitely shared this brand Blank NYC before with you. It's a really good one. They make great jackets, and this vegan leather moto jacket is just such a great piece to have. So I picked it up in this like light tan natural color, and I really picked it up because as I was checking the temperatures and packing for my trip, spring and summer sundresses that I really wanted to wear were not going to keep me very warm when weathers were still in like the 50s, maybe 60 in the coast of Italy. So I needed something that I could put over those dresses, but that would still look really chic and beautiful, because of course I didn't want to ruin my outfits when I'm walking around Italy. And this was the perfect jacket, and I think it would come in handy so much for a lot of travel purposes. It gives you a very chic and stylish look, so if you're going to places like Europe and things like that, you really want to keep that chic look to your outfit, but you need to keep warm. This is a great option. This comes in about 7 different colors. It is very high quality, really soft. You would never know that it's not real leather, but it is vegan leather, and I absolutely love it. I think it's a great way to add an element of style to a look while still being very functional and practical. It's something a little bit different from like a denim jacket or a blazer. There's something very chic about a moto jacket, and in this color you can really wear this year round. So this one worked really well for spring and summer when maybe you don't want like a dark black or a darker color like that. So definitely a great option, and I thought it really belonged on a travel video because so many times when we're traveling we don't know what to expect with the weather, and if you're afraid that you may run into some cooler temperatures or cold air condition, you're definitely going to want to travel with a nice jacket.
Another great must-have item that you absolutely should be bringing with you if you are traveling, and especially if you are flying, is this little travel pillow and blanket set. So as you can see with the blanket inside of it, it creates a little pillow. However, you can take it out of its casing and use it as a blanket. So this is perfect whether you're using it on the plane or you have one of those like dreaded layovers and you yourself either need a pillow or a blanket, or maybe one of your kids need a pillow or a blanket. It just kind of creates that like comfort and coziness that you'll need when especially you're just waiting for that plane to take off. So this is a gorgeous one in this beautiful soft pink. They do have it in 5 other colors. So if you were thinking about maybe getting it for your son or for your husband, they do also have some other great colors, and it's about $30. So definitely very budget friendly. One of the things that I really like about this set is this little strap that's on the back. So you're able to slide it over the handles of your luggage so that you can be completely hands-free if you don't want to carry it inside of your bag. So this is just a great one and one that we had to share.
So several years ago, my family took our first trip over to Europe when we went to Paris, and I had to consider things like wattage and was I going to be able to use my hairdryer, my curling iron, and all the things. So I went on Amazon and I was able to find a travel hairdryer that also had dual wattage. And I have to say, this has been such a great purchase because it has now traveled with me on every trip, and it really is going strong. And that is this little travel hairdryer. So it's by the brand Hot Tools. It folds up like this, which already helps when you are packing, and then you just do this and you have basically a full-sized hair dryer. It has the special little nozzle, which is a must-have for me. It is dual wattage, so you can use it wherever you travel to, and it is a very high quality hair dryer for a low cost, because I am someone who, my regular daily hair dryer is definitely professional grade from my hairdresser, definitely cost me a bit more money, and this one works just as well. I don't even miss that hair dryer when I'm traveling, but I do like to keep it for travel because it's so convenient to be able to fold it up, know that it will work wherever I go. So this was a great investment, wasn't very expensive, so I wanted to share it. If you travel a lot, I highly recommend you invest in a dual wattage travel hair dryer.
So another great travel item that you should have is an electronic organizer. So these are great because we live in the day and age of electronics. So whether that's your power cords, your power blocks, you might have some AirPods, you might even be bringing something like a laptop and you have one of those portable mouses that you use, or maybe some memory cards. Having everything in one place is so super convenient. So they have a bunch of different pockets and compartments to be able to store all of your items. This makes it so convenient when you are on the plane or waiting at the airport to have that one spot where everything is located. This is also great once you reach your destination. If the kids or yourself are looking for something that's electronic related, everyone knows this is the place where we find it and this is the place where we put it back once we're done. So this is great. It comes in 3 different sizes. It also has, like different colors and prints available. So many different options, and it's also pretty budget friendly. I want to say anywhere between like $8 to maybe $12 or $13, just depending on which size organizer best suits your needs.
So I am someone who basically collects makeup bags. I love makeup bags because when I travel, I like to use bags to put everything in. So whether it's my skincare, my makeup, deodorant, medicines that we're taking with us, whatever it is, I'm definitely putting everything into these different bags to secure them in my luggage. But I don't usually see one that's very different or unique that really catches my attention. And recently I saw one and it seems like it's becoming a little bit viral all over the internet. I think it was Shea Whitney who first shared this one with me, and I am so glad that I went ahead and picked it up. So this is very unique, and I will tell you why. So not only is it really pretty, of course I love this pink color, I love this basket weaved look, but what makes this one different and really cool is that when you unzip it all the way and you open it up, it lays flat on your counter. So I think this would be great, not just for travel, but really for any time. When you open it up, you lay it flat, you're able to see all of your products. It's also a very nice size. I think it would fit everything. It's got some little pockets on the side for anything that is maybe small. You don't want it to get mixed up or broken. But yeah, it's just so convenient. This one comes in 7 different colors, lots of beautiful choices. It's under $24, and I just thought that was so unique and such a great invention. So I'm really glad I picked this one up.
So a must-have fashion item that you should bring on your vacation is this great pair of white Ked sneakers. So Kelly, when she went on her trip to Italy, she brought it. I went on my Caribbean cruise with my family and I was wearing the heck out of these shoes. And the reason why we love them so much is because they are a low profile sneaker, which really helps them to be very versatile. So whether you are wearing them with a great pair of shorts, maybe some denim, you could also style them, most importantly, with a great skirt or dress. They're not a chunky shoe, so it doesn't overwhelm that very feminine skirt or dress. And because it's so versatile, you're gonna be able to get so much use out of them, because when you travel, you are really limited with space. So you can't bring as many shoes or as many items as you normally do. So to have one pair of shoe that you can style with very casual items or with very feminine items, honestly, is such a game changer when you are traveling.
So one thing I never forget to bring when I'm traveling is a great pair of sunglasses. And I do this for multiple reasons. One, of course, the obvious, to protect your eyes from the sun. But the second one is you're gonna be taking a lot of pictures. And sometimes after being out all day, I don't really like the way I'm looking in pictures, but you throw on a stylish pair of sunglasses and those pictures are gonna look a lot better. So that's a little trick for you. But this pair is great because one of the things I don't like to do is I've learned my lesson the hard way not to travel with expensive designer sunglasses. They are guaranteed that they are going to get broken or lost or stolen. So I am so happy that I found a great budget-friendly pair that really is the the perfect dupe for my more expensive Ray-Bans. And they're just so cute. This is a pair on Amazon that comes in like 7 different lens colors. I love this pair. I like it just as much, honestly, as the more expensive pairs. This one is under $15, so I can also pick up multiple pairs, keep them in different purses or bags, and I always know that I'm gonna have them with me on my trips. These went all over Italy with me. They're in a whole bunch of my family pictures, and yeah, they're just a great thing to have at a very budget-friendly price. So whether it's for travel or every day, I definitely recommend this pair.
So an item that we shared with you ladies about a month or 2 ago, and Kelly and I have been getting so much use out of, and we thought it would be perfect for travel, is this cute little straw crossbody bag. So I for sure used this quite a bit when I was on my cruise. I used the crossbody when I was maybe walking around the markets and needed to kind of be hands-free. However, if I had something in the evening and I wanted to have it as a little handheld bag, I could just remove the straps and use it that way to kind of elevate a look. So this is a great one. It's in this beautiful brown shade. They also have it in a gorgeous oatmeal, as well as some really fun, vibrant colors now. So that was something they didn't have when we originally purchased it, but this is such a cute little bag, one that you'll get a lot of use out of whether you're traveling or in your everyday life.
So this past Christmas, my husband picked up a really cute stocking stuffer for me that I thought was such a great idea for those of you who love to travel, and I wanted to share it with you. And it is this little 4-pack set of little mini perfume sprayers for traveling. So what you can do with this is you can actually put some of your perfume, your favorite perfume, inside of the little spray bottle, and you can pack it with you. Now this is made of aluminum, so it's not going to break, it's not going to spill or any of that, and you can bring either multiple scents with you, or you could also give this to different family members. So if you are like me and you have lots of girls in your house, everybody can have their own color. I think that this is such a great idea, even if it's just for yourself. Maybe you want to travel with a few different scents if it's a longer trip or something. I love having my perfume with me, and I love knowing that it's going to be safe. It's also not going to take up a lot of space in my little makeup bag. So I thought these were great, and you get a set of 4 for something around $7. So definitely a great one. Also a cute little gift idea.
So a must-have item that you should be bringing with you when you are traveling is a makeup brush holder. And this is one that we have shared before, and we are going to share it again because we love it so much. And the reason why is because it actually stands on its end when you open it up. So you're able to see all of your makeup brushes. It has some little straps on the inside that secure each of your makeup brushes in that upright position. And then a little bit of void empty space where you can put maybe some of your larger brushes on the inside. But this is a great one. It is waterproof, so it will protect it whether there are spills in the bathroom or maybe inside of your luggage. Your makeup brushes will remain dry. It's also very budget friendly. They have, I want to say, about 8 different color options available. So this is one that is for sure a must-have if you are someone who is traveling with some makeup and, of course, some makeup brushes.
So when I think about what are the most important things I need when I'm traveling, one of the things that comes to mind these days is a good travel makeup mirror. And that is because my eyes are just not what they used to be, and I cannot see in that terrible hotel lighting. So recently I found this one, which is also a great price. I think it's around $31, so pretty budget friendly. Comes in this cute little velvet travel case, and inside you have this portable makeup mirror. I love the fact that it has this casing over it because it really helps to protect it from getting broken while you're traveling. And when you open it up and you flip this around, you now have a stand to lay this on the bathroom counter. You charge this up with your USB cable, and you've got lots of different lighting choices. So I believe it's about 3 different lighting options for putting on your makeup. You also have this little magnification mirror, and this has some little suctions on it. You can place this wherever you like and do more detailed things that you need a little bit of close-up. In my case, I need close-up for a lot of things because I just can't see without my readers on, but I feel like this is a great piece for traveling, but also something that even if you are not using it for travel, it might really work well if you have limited space and maybe you want something for your countertop where you can work closer to your face when you're putting on your makeup. Also, if you have a teenager who's maybe going off to college and might be sharing a bathroom with lots of other ladies, they might enjoy something like this as well that they can get ready in their dorm room. So So definitely one I will be picking up for my own daughter, but I thought this was a great find. There's lots of great color options. I picked it up in the white, but there's lots of great choices, and I think it'll be something that will really come in handy.
So we all know that any sort of a laundering or a dry cleaning services when you are traveling can cost you a fortune. So one of the products that Kelli and I absolutely love and we always bring with us when we are traveling are these little instant stain remover wipes by Shout. So these are perfect whether you have gotten maybe a little bit of makeup, maybe it's foundation or blush on your collar or on your dress. You might have gotten a little bit of lipstick on there, or even maybe spilled a little bit of food on your top or something like that. This is also a great thing to use if you have any sort of stains or something on your bag, and especially if you are traveling with kids. So whether those are your kids or whether they're your grandchildren, having these things are super convenient because there's really no reason to pay that extra cost of having dry cleaning done or laundering services done when you can just really carry around these little handy dandy wipes. They're also super convenient to bring in your car when you're out and about in your daily life.
So recently, Christina and I did a couple of videos sharing with you some amazing Amazon dresses that we found. And in those two videos, you'll find lots of different great dress options. But when I was thinking about traveling, I was trying to choose one dress that I thought would be a great option for so many women and has a variety of prints and a variety of styles. So I wanted to share this one that I like to call my travel dress because I think it would work for so many ladies and so many different destinations. So this dress comes in either a short version or a long version, and it also comes in a short sleeve option or a long sleeve option. This is a cotton rayon blend. It is very lightweight cotton type of soft fabric. So it's a really great one for packing and traveling with, especially if you're going to be in some warmer temperatures. It comes in a lot of different fabric options. So I had picked up the long version in this beautiful pink, the shorter version in this beautiful peachy color, as well as a purple shorter version. I love that it has a little adjustable drawstring style waist that really helps to create more shape to the body. It also has a V neckline, which I think flatters a lot of women. And this is a great dress because you can wear it whether you are wearing a sandal, a sneaker, or even a wedge to elevate it a little bit. It really just works for a lot of different occasions. So I think it's a great travel dress because when I'm traveling, I'm looking to pack a smaller amount of items and get the most wear out of them. And this is the dress that I feel like works for so many different occasions. So I also love that this particular dress is under $30. So I felt like it was a great travel piece, definitely one that I think that she'll enjoy. Lots of different body shapes can for sure wear this, and there's lots of great options.
So I already shared with you the cute little straw crossbody bag, which would be really great for some of those like tropical destination trips, but you might need something that's a bit more neutral. Maybe you're going to be going into the city and you need a little bag, not something that's, over cumbersome. A great one that will absolutely go with pretty much every single outfit that you have, is this great little cassette crossbody bag. So this is one of my absolute favorite bags. I love the size of this bag. I'm able to keep everything that I need inside. It fits perfectly, my phone, my identification keys, all of that kind of stuff. I love the chevron detailing that's on it, and I also love this cassette style. It's such a classic style of bag. The cute little tassel, the chain mixed with the strap also I think is just so pretty. So this is a style of bag that you can really pair with any kind of outfit that you have, whether it's something super casual or whether you are, stepping it up a little bit for an evening, event that you guys are going to. And it also comes in so many different colors. So this is in the light brown color, but they have 20 different color options and is for only $20.
So unfortunately, I learned the hard way how much the airlines can charge you if you overpack your bags and they weigh too much. So every airline has their own rules about this. It's really hard to keep up with them, and it's really hard to know if you are underpacking or overpacking. Is there more space? Can I fit a little something else in there? So we decided it was time to invest in a little luggage scale. So this has been super helpful. Now this exact one, I'm not sure if it's available, but I did find one just like it. It's under $12 on Amazon, has fantastic reviews, and I just think the concept of this is brilliant. So you use this, this one comes with a hook as well, and you're able to put your luggage handle on there, and this is a digital scale. You hold it and you can weigh your luggage and you can see if you met the requirements. Sometimes it's great and you find out I can pack that extra pair of shoes because I've got space for it. So I think it's a great thing to have. It's super helpful, and it will save you a lot of trouble at the airport having to open up your luggage and transfer items from one suitcase to another because you didn't meet that weight requirement. So definitely something that is very handy, and I am now using it for all of my travel.
So I am someone who really hates to iron my clothes. I much prefer steaming them. I used to have this big cumbersome device that had, like a big head on the top and a compartment that would carry all this water in the bottom. However, once I found this little handheld portable steamer, honestly have not gone back to that huge cumbersome device. So this is something that, in fact, my mother even saw it when she came to my house, and so I made sure that I ordered it and had it sent to her. But this is great. So whether you're using it in your home or whether you are using it for travel, it's so convenient. So you're able to fill it up. It lasts for about, I would say, 15 minutes or so. It's very lightweight. It is something that I always bring with me when I travel. I just hate, having to pull out the ironing board and having the iron. I also know that it is also a hazard. Someone can burn themselves, and it's just so much more convenient and safer to use for me, a steamer. It also has like a really good length for cord. It's about 9 feet long, so you have a nice a bit room when you are steaming your different garments. But this is for sure one that you should be using whether you're traveling or whether you're at home, if you want just an easy way to get those wrinkles out of your clothes.
Another great item to always have when you travel, specifically if you are going to a more tropical destination like a beach trip or something, is a great hat. So these come in handy for so many reasons, especially if you are maybe doing like a beach day or something. First, obviously it can protect your face from the harsh rays of the sun. We know all about that here living in South Florida, but it's also great for your hair. If maybe you go into the water and now you have that yucky beachy hair, you just pop this on, put your hair in a bun or a ponytail, and you just look super chic and fabulous. Put on those sunglasses and you are good to go. So I love having a hat with me. I think it's super essential for those kinds of trips. This one is packable. It's also adjustable. It comes in about 20 different color options. I love some of the classics like this one with the black band, but there's different bands. There's different colors of the actual hat itself. You can adjust it with these little pull strings inside, make it fit just right for your head, so you don't have to guess on any sizing or anything like that. And this one will run about $26, which is a fantastic price for a good hat, because I definitely saw online so many hats that were very expensive. This is great quality. I've owned this one for years. I actually have it in another color as well, and it's come with me on many a beach trip. So if you are looking for a good one, I definitely recommend this one.
So another convenient thing to have when you are traveling is a travel jewelry case. So this is perfect. It's going to allow you to carry all of your jewelry, keep it in one place, making sure that things like your necklaces aren't getting tangled. And this is such a great one. So it's very small, it's compact, it's only $10, but allows you the space to have, where you can put your rings. You can also have a little compartment here for your necklaces. It has some material that holds them into place so that they aren't getting knotted and twisted up. And it's so small, so it doesn't take up a lot of room inside of your suitcase. It comes in a variety of colors, and if you are traveling, maybe for a longer trip, or maybe you just have some larger jewelry pieces, they do have a larger one available for only about $15. So definitely very budget friendly and such a smart way to travel with your jewelry.
So one of the things that I always travel with is a little portable pill container, because of course we have a couple of different prescription medicines within our family members and we need to make sure we have those handy. However, recently I saw a little hack video where they talked about having a pill container where you could actually store other things that weren't just those prescription medications that we often think about. Things like your vitamins, also things that I always like to have on our trips, such as maybe some Advil or some Tylenol. You might even need something like some Tums if you have some antacid, or digestive medicines, any of those like over-the-counter medications that hopefully you won't need, but let's be honest, when we don't have them, that's when we are always looking for them. So I recently ordered this pill case that is a little bit larger in size, has 8 different compartments. Unfortunately, it didn't make it in time for this video, but I did want to share it because I feel like it's a great thing to have, and it's something that I will definitely be utilizing on my next vacation, because a lot of times I'm throwing in all the different containers. Now I know that I can put them into these little compartments in this pill case and have them all in one central location. It's going to make it super convenient, and we won't have to be looking for that local Walgreens to pick up some over-the-counter medicines. So thought I would share this with you. I believe this one runs under $7 if I remember correctly. Comes in a variety of colors, has 8 different compartments. I think it's going to be a great hack for my next vacation.
So for our Mother's Day gift idea video, we shared with you ladies a weekender bag that was a little bit more on the pricier end. However, we wanted to share this very budget-friendly version with you. So it is similar in color. It also has the same compartments down at the bottom where you can store your shoes and other articles of clothing inside of it. But this is a great one. It's super convenient, especially if you have maybe a weekend trip. You're able to kind of pack everything in one place. It's super beautiful. It does come in another color, and it's also half the price of the original one. So this is just a great budget-friendly one, and one that we wanted to share with you ladies.
Okay, so we hope you enjoyed all these travel favorites and you found some new things that might help you when you are traveling. And if maybe you're looking for some beauty products to bring with you when you're traveling, especially if you're going to some tropical destinations and you're going to be out in the sun, we've got another great video for you to watch, and that is our Walmart beauty favorites for the summer. We'll make sure to link it down below for you. And also, if you're looking for all of these items, you can also check us out over on the LTK app. You'll find all of our recommendations there. Super easy to maneuver through. And until next time, have a great week.